Hello everyone, it's Gordon again here, and I've got three reasons why you might want to use dialogue in a piece of narrative writing in your GCSE English language exam. It's really quite straightforward, nothing complicated about this. The first is that it allows you to move your narrative forward nice and efficiently. If you want to accelerate it slightly without being overly hasty, it's a nice efficient way of doing that. Because the dialogue, the conversation between your characters essentially takes the place of the narrative plot line at a particular moment. Secondly, back to characters, of course it's going to round those characters out. It's going to make them more credible, more believable, more convincing, and indeed the relationship between those characters. But obviously you need to think very carefully about creating different voices for the different characters who are going to be speaking to each other in the section of dialogue you're going to put into your narrative writing. Thirdly, of course, it's going to make the whole thing seem a little bit more plausible, more credible, and more three-dimensional in a way. It will reflect normal life that little bit better, really. If you think about day-to-day life, and situations involving different people that you might know, perhaps teachers and students, or perhaps family members and friends, naturally events sort of tend to circle around the conversations, the dialogue that they themselves will have. So it's a good idea to try to use some dialogue in your own narrative writing. Naturally, just a couple of provisos there, caveats, things that you need to be aware of. First of all, it's going to require some careful attention to punctuation, punctuating the speech between the different characters, and knowing how to use that. And obviously, you'll have some idea how to do that. And I'll maybe put something back up for you later on about that. Secondly, of course, don't use too much dialogue. It's very easy to let dialogue run away with you, and find that before you know it, you've written, one or two sides of A4 that are purely dialogue, and that's not going to serve your interest at all, really. But certainly, dialogue is a really useful feature to include in your narrative writing, and give it some thought and attention as you go towards the examinations. Okay, bye for now.